Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I go on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, now I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I found my way from LA back to Knoxville. Found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell me I had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. But tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I go on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, now I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I waved a diesel down outside a cafe. He said he was going far as Gatlinburg. I climbed up in the cab, cold, wet, and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. I gotta find a canyon, make these big wheels turn. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I go on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, now I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Smoky Mountain rain, now I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Well, how are you? Well, we're sorry about the delay, but we had some people that was a little hungrier than we thought up in the lobby. We're glad to have you here on this very special night. Before I go any further, would you put your hands together once again for the fantastic talent of Miss Sherry Lucas. Oh, this is a dream come true for me. 5 years ago, I dreamed of building a theater. I finally found some people that shared the same vision. One of the greatest things about having your name on a place like this and opening up on grand opening, you just never know when you're going to get a chance to acknowledge friends that are very famous people in the entertainment world. And I sincerely mean this, that when I say the bigger the star, the more down to earth, sincere, and wealthier they really are. Would you I usually do this toward the end of the show, but would you join me here at the top of the show and acknowledging two of my closest friends in the entertainment world, the talented Mr. Tom Cruise and his lovely wife, Nicole Kidman.
All right.
They're not here. Lady spilled Coca-Cola all over her husband trying to get a shot at Tom. You see that?
Saw that.
I never said this. Here was just acknowledging that we know him. Do we have any country fans here tonight? Testing. Do we have any country fans here tonight? Well, let's get this thing started off with a song that was a gold record for me a few times over. And in the last few months, it's up and done it just one more time. She's got that dark hair falling across her shoulders. There's not a man alive that wouldn't want to hold her. And the way she moves, just the way she moves, that's enough to keep me on a slow burn. Keep me on a slow burn. In her high heels, kicking across the dance floor, she's more woman than I could ever ask for. Still there's something in her eyes, in those dark eyes, that's enough to keep me on a slow burn. Keep me on a slow burn. When we touch the flame, it breaks out and it reaches out of control. And the love between us so deep, so strong. And when it's over, even when it's over, and the flames are still, it just dies down to a slow burn, slow burn. Even when it's over and the flame dies down, it just dies down to a slow burn, slow burn. She's got that dark hair falling across her shoulders, keeps me on a slow burn. And her high heels kicking across the dance floor, keeps me on a slow burn. One more touch, keeps me on a slow burn. In this world, from corner to corner, there ain't much ground that I haven't covered. I drink its wine, I taste its pleasures. I've known some love and I've known some lovers. If there's one lesson in the living I've done, the best things only come along in numbers of one. There's only one Eiffel Tower, one Spanish shower, one New York town, one Fifth Avenue. There's only one Mona Lisa, one leaning tower at Pisa, and Bubba, there's only one you. I've been a king, and I've been a pauper, and everything there is in between. It took some time to know what is timeless, but I found you and learned what that means. If there's one lesson in the living I've done, the best time over here. There's only one Emperor, one Spanish Town, one New York town, one Fifth Avenue. There's only one Mona Lisa, one Leaning Tower of Pisa, one Paris. Can I have all the hand clappers, please? There's only one Eiffel Tower, one Spanish Tower, one New York town, one Fifth Avenue. There's only one Mona Lisa, one Leaning Tower of Pisa, one Paris, and there's only one you. Oh, it's that kind of crowd. Fans, people that support you. You know, in the beginning, when you first start off in this business, the fans are far and few between. They usually come in the forms of moms and dads, and I was no different. My mom was, and still is to this day, the biggest T.G. Sheppard fan on the face of the earth. Rightfully so, because she's here with me tonight. Mom, stand up and take a bow. You're the reason I'm here. My whole family's here tonight, Mom. My stepdad, Otis, Ricky, my brother Charlie, Rita, my sister. Well, you see what you started here? Now, my dad wasn't big on the idea of me going into music. So at the age of 15, I ran away. I was gone a lot of years. I'd give anything to have those years back, because tragically enough, 4 years ago on Christmas Eve, my father passed away. But before he left, a new song came to me, and it took me quite a while to do this song in concert, because as some of you know, when you lose part of your heart, it takes a while for it to heal. It finally healed, and here's the new song this evening about the relationship between my dad and myself. Daddy doesn't get around so good anymore, but I recall one Saturday we walked down to the store. He reached into his pocket and handed me a dime. Said, buy your son some candy, son. I looked up at him and smiled. On the way back to the house, the candy in my hand, I felt like I had it all, though we were poor back then. So I asked Dad if we were rich. He just grinned and shook his head. We stopped a long night on dirt road, and this is what he said. Life's a lot like money. You spend it, then it's gone. But it ain't worth a nickel without family, friends, and home. So give your love freely as you go down life's road, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. I dropped by to see my dad a week ago today. Took him a while to remember me. He has his good and his bad days. But like a gift, his memory came to him, and he softly spoke my name. It brought tears to my eyes, made me realize that day. If tomorrow he should leave this one behind, I have the memory of his precious words in my heart and in my mind. Life's a lot like money. You spend it, then it's gone. But it ain't worth a nickel without family, friends, and home. So give your love feeling as you pull down life's road, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. No, you can't take it with you when you go. For all of our dads, thank you. Thank you. Those moms and dads are very special. If you're still blessed to still have one or both, let them know every possible chance you can how much you love them. We're the most important things in their lives. Now that song is part of the new album that I have just finished putting together. I haven't done an album on purpose in 7 years. I have never believed in being the type of performer that goes in for what they call first, second, third, fourth quarter corporate earnings to do an album for billing. I've always believed that every performer owes it not only to themselves but to the people they sing to feel the music. So until the feeling came back around again, I just took that time off. I still toured extensively, I just didn't do any new music. I mentioned the new music. The album's called 7 Year Itch. In case you may be in your favorite record store in November and you're digging through the S's, you might want to pick up 3 or 4 copies. I'll be there right between Ricky Van and George Strait and the S's. Let's see. Influences. I have had so many people influence me in my musical career. And one of the greatest things about having a place here in Pigeon Forge, it affords you the opportunity of doing some music outside the realm of country. Now, I love all types of music. I love everything from big band to gospel. Now, just for example, I thought in this next part of the show tonight, I'd put together a few of these #1 great people, these names that have influenced me. Now, old Blue Eyes had quite an impact on me. I wish I could do a duet with him, but he won't return the phone call every when I call him. Oh, yeah. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, leads me to. In other words, I love you. Now, Tony Bennett's bigger today than he was 35 years ago. Oh, I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks your heart. Somebody twice as smart as I. Oh, I want to be around to see how he does it when he breaks your heart into bits. See how that puzzle fits, oh so fine. That's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. As I sit there parting from that front row seat, when somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. Broke mine. I love the big band stuff. Woo. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Now, there was a person that I heard many, many years ago, 20-something years ago. Late one night, I turned the radio on. And after hearing this next voice, it helped me make up my mind to become a country singer. Because in the darkness late that night, I heard for the first time the legendary voice of the great Ray Price. I haven't been the same since. Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this whole world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that were burning. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blows against the window, and make believe you love me one more time. For the good times. Is this your husband? Good singing. For the good times. The good times. And then there was Bob Wills and the Texas Playboy. Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, wherein dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. But in all that splendor, the hole in my heart, come back my rose nose of San Antonio. Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio. Influences. I mentioned earlier at 15 I was a runaway. I hitchhiked down to Memphis chasing a dream, and I have been openly discussing this the last few years, now that country music has become the largest form of music being heard, not only when we sing, but when we speak. I I got down to Memphis as a runaway. I mention this because I wouldn't want any of the youth of America today to make the mistake I made at 15 and run away to chase a dream. Speaking of the youth of America, I happen to feel that they are our greatest natural resource for tomorrow as the future is the youth of America today. I made a deal with God. If He'd give me this great theater to play in, I would fulfill my second dream right here in Sevier County. And 3 weeks ago, we signed the papers on the Good Sheppard Ranch for kids. We'll have 100 children there. At 15, when I got to Memphis, I met someone that befriended me in a time that I needed a friend so desperately. And I haven't mentioned this person's name in my career on stage, but having a beautiful place like this affords me that opportunity again to speak up. I got so sick and tired of my friend's name being used and people riding the coattails of him. But I got sicker of hearing the negative things I've been hearing all the years. I speak up now to let you know that for every negative you've ever heard, there's a million wonderful positives that you'll never hear about my dear friend for 16 years, the great Elvis Presley. And when it comes to influences, you might say I saved the best for last, because many years ago, I would grace stages, great stages like this, and stand in the wings and watch him sing this song. And on more than one occasion, I would watch him turn his back to a sea of people and cry. I never understood how a person that had the world at their feet could have so much sadness. But toward the end, I realized, and this is the song I still hear him sing. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin for I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. I'm on some painted ladies that sparkled in the light. Country girls that love the lover's moon. Some I never really knew, though I always wanted to. Some I only met once in a room. Some said they liked my smile, others of them stayed a while, well, others left me on the road. This is the only way I have to say my love don't ever walk. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. My love don't ever walk. Like to think I'm all the charms holding me in their hearts, and I hope they had some fun. You're having some fun yet? Are you having some fun yet? Here's to the ladies in saloons and living rooms, summer nights that lasted until dawn. Here's to the memories, everyone's a part of me. Oh, I love them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. Like to think I'm all the charms. Can I have every pair of hands together up in the air where I can see where you are? Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. Like to think I'm all the charms holding me in their hearts, and I hope they had some fun. They having some fun now. It's Saturday night. Oh, me. Before I go any further, I'd like to acknowledge a dear friend who took the time to come and catch our grand opening here tonight. The great governor of the state of Tennessee, Don Sundquist, and his beautiful wife and guest tonight. Governor, thanks for being here with me. I appreciate it so much. Representative Biddle's here tonight. H.E. Thank you, Governor. Glad to have you all here. I tell you, I know there's a lot of places that you could be sitting tonight. There's a lot of shows here in town. And I've been saying for 10 years that the theaters were coming to this part of the world. I have been preaching it. Now, there are some other places. That Lee Greenbrier is building a place over here in Sevierville.
It's Greenwood.
Now, he's opening up.
It's Greenwood.
I'm sorry, Greenwood.
Not Greenbrier.
Now, go over here, start down here at the far end of town. Okay, there's a lot of great theaters. Go catch the shows. Go catch the Stars on Ice at the Coliseum. They got a great show. Come by here and catch the new Music Mountain Theater just opened on July 14th with my friends from the Opry. Go next door here and catch Pete Wilcox, Charlie Hodge at Memories. They do a wonderful show. Eddie and Ava next door at Rainbow. And of course, the Comedy Barn also has magic and comedy. Go catch their show. Now, the people who forged the way for all of us here, a round of applause for the people at Smoky Mountain Jubilee down at the end of the street. They're that started it all for us. And of course, you got to go across the street over at Music Mansion and see my good friend James Rogers. Got a great show. And of course, you can't speak of James without thinking of his brother, the great Kenny Rogers. Kenny and James,
Kenny?
and I'm not ashamed.
Whoa, hey,
I'm telling you.
Just a minute. Kenny's not James' brother.
No, don't.
It's not his brother.
Don't stand there and correct me. Just on opening night, grand opening, and of course, I'm not ashamed to tell you, as a grown man today, even today, I still idolize the ground that Kenny and James's father, Roy Rogers, walks on.
No.
And his mother, Dale Evans, is still a good-looking woman.
Roy's not his dad.
I used to sit in the movie theater for hours, and I would watch that same movie over.
Roy is not their dad. Roy's not their dad. Who told you that?
Kenny told me.
Kenny told you that
Kenny
Roy
Rogers told me his mama was Dale and his dad was Roy.
Oh.
Look, Sam, excuse me. I toured with Kenny for 3 years. You know that when he left the first edition, went into country music, I opened up all the shows for Kenny for 3 years and drew the crowd until he got big enough to do it on his own. Oh, don't applaud. He never calls or writes anymore. He's making all that money in the roasted chicken business, I guess. And he used to tell me some of the most interesting stories, Kenny did, that his great-great-grandfather, Will Rogers, told him as a kid. This Rogers family is steeped in history. Hey, and I'm not ashamed to tell you, I had the biggest crush on his grandmama who used to dance with Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, good-looking woman. I've lost my mind tonight. 21 years ago, I started making country records, and I have been very blessed to have had a lot of #1 million selling songs through the years. I thought maybe tonight in this next little segment, I'd put together some of these big #1 songs. So as you sit there this evening with your wife or girlfriend, or somebody else's wife or girlfriend, maybe you personally can identify with one of these million-selling songs. And this first song was nominated 5 times for Country Song of the Year. She was going to pieces, but she walked in the door. She just had to see him. She can't wait no more. Tonight he'll be with her, no matter the cost. As the band plays the last cheater's roll, he tells her he loves her, and the music plays on. He tells her he needs her, but someone's at home. The ball game's all over, and she knows she's alone. Don't they sound lonely? Don't they play sad? How he holds her as they dance to the last cheater's wall. Oh yeah. Was the hottest day of August. All of us were down by the banks of the Paintbrook River. I was next in line to be baptized at the innocent age of 10. I'll never forget, I remember it yet, the taste of that clean pure water. And the preacher's words still fill my head, and I hear them now and then. Do you wanna go? I had my eyes closed. I said, yeah, just lead me on. Take my hand, can you feel that feeling? And I said, yeah.
I said, yeah.
Do you wanna go to heaven? I said, yeah, just lead me on. Take my hand, can you feel that feeling? And I said, yeah.
I said, yeah.
And a few years ago, this next song was #1 on the country charts for 5 weeks. I'm not ashamed to say I love you, even if you don't love me. I'm not too proud to keep from holding on. I'll do anything it takes. Maybe if I hold out long enough, you might make it worth my wait till half past forever. Together lover of home, I'll hold my hand to you till I'm blue in the heart. To half past forever, whether we're together or apart. I'll hold my hand to you till I'm blue in the heart. And then here was a little story song. He said, I'm sorry I have to cancel the plans we made. I got a weekend business trip out to LA. She drives him to the airport and watches till he boards the plane. Then she hurries to the phone booth, and across town the telephone rings. She's got one full of money. How y'all doing back here? Two for the show, one to pay for the credit cards, and two to ride and roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One gave her a wedding ring, the new car that she drives. The two gives her the feeling she needs, the one's money can't buy. She's got one for the money, and you know, two for the show, one to pay for the credit cards, and two to ride and roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One gave her a wedding ring, the new car that she drives. The two gives her the feeling she needs, the one's money can't buy. Now, thank you. A few years ago, this next song of mine was a #1 pop record and a #1 country record. It sold somewhere under 8 million albums. Well, it sold 3 million, Governor. That's under 8, ain't it? I must step into about 1,000,000 girls. I love them and I leave them alone. I didn't care how much they cried, no, sir. Then she's just left me cold as a stone. But then it fooled her and fell in. Want some popcorn? Fooled her and it fell in love. Fooled her and fell in love. Fooled her and it fell in love. Used to be when I'd say, girl, oh, well, I get out my book and write down the name. But when the grass got a little greener on the other side, I just tear out a page and I throw it on away. Now here come the doo-wops, Bubba. Fooled and fell in love. Fooled and fell in love. In love, what? Fooled her and it fell in love. How y'all doing? But since I met you, baby, looking to pull on me. Through the rain, fell in love. Whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. Terry, they think I'll whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. Whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. Whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. Whoop. You stuck your tongue out, lady. Yes, you did. Whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. Whoop. Through the rain, fell in love. In love. Oh, it's a Saturday night crowd. Gosh, I thought y'all'd be tired by now. Oh, me. I want you to meet the guys, because behind every performer, some of the guys you're looking at on stage have been with me for 15, 16, 17 years. And behind every performer, the stars of the show are the guys that make the music. I ain't stupid. I know what they're doing back there. On electric lead guitar, banjo, jazz guitar, rhythm guitar, from New Bern, North Carolina, Mr. Steve Dixon. Rhythm guitar, fiddle, trumpet, vocals from McAllen, Texas, Mr. Jimmy Darrell McCord, JD. And on steel guitar, vocals, saxophone, rhythm guitar, from Kingsport, Tennessee, Mr. Mike Archer. Michael. And the man with the tan on percussion, from West Palm Beach, Florida. You're listening to the talented Mr. Vic Mastriani on percussion. Yo, Vicky. Yo, Vicky. Vicky. And since we opened here a few weeks ago, a sex symbol has emerged from my organization. This man no longer can go to Walmart and shop like normal people. He no longer can eat out in public. Women love to be in the presence of the man from Montgomery, Alabama on bass and vocals, Mr. Sam Grant. Yeah. We're going to have to work on these screens. I hear we're getting too much red on the picture.
A lot of it, isn't it?
You picked on me all night. I had lunch today at a place that's got your picture hanging right out front.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If you would, just put your hands in your hair and pull it to the side, and your picture's hanging right across the street over there.
At?
Yeah, at Wendy's. It sure is. You look just like her, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
On keyboards, vocals, trombone, the maestro, from Phelps, New York, Mr. Kenny McClellan, Kenny Mac. I have had a lot of fun the last few weeks here of finding out, being a happily married man to the lady of my dreams for many years, I get a kick each night of finding out the couple in the audience that has been married the longest. So just, if you would just holler out the number, I have something very special for you. What? 50. 53. 53. Do I have 6. 53. Who can beat 53? Just holler the number out. 53 and a half. 53 and 3/4. 53 and 11 months. 55. Is 55, is that the magic number tonight, 55? Lady, I'm sorry, it's got to be to the same person now. 55 years. So, would you be so kind as to come here just for a moment so I could present something to you? How many of you watch the Nashville Network? You watch TNN? I'd like to thank my good friend Ralph Emery for being the voice of the theater here. And on TNN occasionally, I have a hobby. I take glass rods with a torch, and I take hot molten glass and make them into roses. And I have made something very special for the lady who has been married 55 years. I have a rose I have made for you. If you'd like to come here, I'd like to give it to you. And what is your name? Ms. Roberts, where are you from?
Gastonia, North Carolina.
Gastonia, North Carolina. Well, here's a little rose that I have made for you. Be careful, that'll stick you now. There's thorns on that. God bless you. Thanks for being here. 55 years. There you are, you sexy devil. Oh, look at you back there, Junior. I'm telling you, you're a handsome booger. Now, that boy has spent a lot of days in... Hey, Junior. Hey, you got something crawling?
I'm going to a ball game and I'm picking my seat.
Yeah, you're picking a new job in about an hour. Now, I live here. I didn't just come into town and get involved with the theater. I am a resident here in Sevier County. I have lived here for 9 years, and we're very proud of the heritage that we have here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And I thought maybe tonight we would give you people who might not have heard this form of music a taste of the music we're proud of, and put it to one of my biggest songs that I have had the last 15, 16 years. Let's start off with a little bit of Wash Tub from Mama's Back Porch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now let's get the spoons out of Mama's cupboard, Kenny. A little bit of Wash Tub, Sam.
All right. Hey.
And that brand new instrument just came in from Sears where it was on layaway, the banjo. And from out around Paw Paw Holler is Pappy's old jugs. It was July hot in Georgia in 1942. All the men were off to the war and the women had nothing to do. I was 16 and hungry, looking for my first taste of love. When I brought the groceries to her door, didn't know how close I was. The long blonde hair was flowing and smelled like sweet perfume. When I laid the groceries down, said you don't have to leave so soon. A woman sure gets lonely when a man's gone off to fight. She reached out for my trembling hand as teardrops filled her eyes. Then she said, she's down, it's what a man has gone to do. I can't find this fire alone. Stay with me till it's gone. You already singing children, oh you. Oh, it's hell on the home front too. God only knows what a woman goes through. She's down, it's what a man has gone to do. I can't find this fire alone. Stay with me till it's gone. You already sail on the home front too. You already sail on the home front too. Appalachian style. Great, guys. Woo! Homie, I have dreamed of what I'm... Oh, I can't hear you. My suit's too loud. There's not any way I could do a show without doing the biggest, most romantic song that has ever been. And I was fortunate to get this song back in 1980. And for 15 years, it has continued to be the #1 biggest selling romantic song in the history of recorded music. Speaking of romantic songs, boy, old Julio Iglesias wishes he had this next song of mine. I met him 26 years ago.
Did you say, excuse me, excuse me.
Sam, don't keep chiming in here, okay?
Well, it's not
I'm telling
pronounced.
a story.
It's not pronounced Julio. The J is silent.
Oh, the J is silent.
You don't pronounce it Julio.
Well, I'm from the South, Sam. It starts with a J, and that's Julio.
I don't care where you're from.
Don't get smart with me now, I'm telling you.
The J is silent.
Oh, okay, it comes back now. The J is silent.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Much like the P in swimming.
See, there you go again. There's no P in swimming.
It is when you're in my pool. Shut up and leave me alone. Now, I met Julio 26 years ago. I was on vacay up there in Northern California, just cruising through the countryside. And there Julio was. His old truck had broke down on the side of the road. And I wheeled in to assist this newfound friend. And that was the start of a wonderful, wonderful friendship that has endured time. Now, folks, that was years ago before Julio ever dreamed of singing the first note. It's back when he was living and working up there in Northern California in the wine business with his brother Ernest. I've lost my mind tonight. And this is my song. You'll all know that this is universal. This is a big one. This is my song. The day's looking new and bright, and you're gonna start it right. Fall's just starting to brew. Lady, I tried to tell you, it's a big romantic song here. The aroma's calling you. Hit it, boy! The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Eat your heart out, Julio. Oh, it's party time, and to get you off my mind. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Oh, it's party time. Let's have a laugh and pass all wine. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Darling, ever since the day just as it's time to go our separate ways, I've been searching for a way to pay all for doing you so long. Now it's time to call home. You know it wasn't all my fault. You did too, but you were never caught. All your friends lied all along. Oh, sing it, boy. Oh, it's party time. Time to get you off my mind. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Oh, it's party time. Let's have a laugh and pass. Guys, I've been bragging on you. Why don't you waltz over here and show off? Once again, the Slow Burn Band. you off my mind. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Oh, it's party time. Let's have a light and pass a wine. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Oh yeah. Woo! Party music. Oh man. That music makes a lot of people feel really good. Party music. But there's another form of music that I sing that touches my heart in a way that no other music will ever touch me. I was afforded a great luxury in my life of having a lady be my mom, who instilled in me all the values that I've kept inside of me all my life. Everything I am, I owe to you. I'm so glad you could be here with me on this special night. And to Charlie and Rita, my family, I love you all very much. See, my mom is a great piano player and a great singer. I still remember as a kid sitting in the living room of the house and hearing her play some of the greatest music, the hymns. I remember this one. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. That's music. If somebody knows, for God's sake, somebody tell me where the years go so quickly. Because only this morning of my life, I was riding through the fields as a child with Mom and Dad. The gravel roads of West Tennessee. Lord, it's been a long journey from there to here to the Great Smoky Mountains. But on Sunday after church, as we rode through the fields, through the gravel roads, music would come across the pastures of the great deep South. And it was the most incredible music I'd ever heard coming from the churches. But occasionally, in Humboldt, Tennessee, where I grew up, that one event would come to town a couple of times a year that set our hearts on fire. It was the old tent revival, where you didn't hear just religious music, you heard a lot of Southern gospel. Come and listen to the radio station where the mighty host of heaven sing. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on. If you wanna feel those good vibrations coming from the joy hits and love can bring, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. Listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. And glory share. Turn your lights down low. Listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. And glory share. Turn your lights down low. Listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch touch with God. Turn your radio on. Now, a few years ago, I had a #1 country hit and gospel hit with this next song. Mr. DJ, would you please play that old rugged cross? You know it saved me, and it gave me a hope I'd fallen lost. I was a doubter, a down and outer, lost and dirty in L.A. when a radio station brought me salvation with a song my mama used to play. I know the master was no stranger to the beggar on the street. He gave them more than gold or silver. He gave them something to believe. Mr. DJ, would you please play that old rugged cross? Oh, it saved me, and it gave me hope I thought I'd lost. I'm still a hobo, and I still go where those four winds carry me. But I don't worry, 'cause I know He is walking right along beside of me. Mr. DJ, would you please play that old rugged cross? Oh, it saved me, and it gave me hope I thought I'd lost. Mr. DJ, would you please play that old rugged cross? Oh, it saved me, and it gave me hope I thought I'd lost. Mr. DJ, would you please play that old rugged cross? Oh, it saved me, and it gave me hope I thought I'd lost. Thank you. I could never sing of God without singing about my great country. Two very important things in my life. We make a very big mistake in this nation of constantly overlooking the veterans, the men and women who fought for our rights and freedom. Tonight, I gladly dedicate this next part of my show to you people who stood in harm's way for all of us, and for your comrades who fell beside you, by singing to you now some of the greatest music ever written about the greatest country in the whole wide world. Oh, beautiful for spacious sky, for amber wings of green, for purple mountains' majesty above thy beauty there. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, The Appalachian Singers, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to tell you that it would set your heart on fire. At the age of 13, while working the great western part of this state, the great part of Tennessee, in the cornfields and cotton fields, I discovered something at the age of 13 that I applied to my life. I discovered way back then that music is a healer. On a bad day, music can make it a great day. And if you're ever alone, music will be the one friend and companion that will never leave you. I did all my dreaming in the fields. I have a difficult time believing that this one dream that I'm standing in here tonight has come true. And a wonderful thing has been happening to me the last few weeks. Things, when they're new, can wear off. I don't want to lose this feeling that I'm having of having your name on a marquee on the road, and having your name on a building like this, and having people come and actually sit and listen to you do something you love so much. I don't ever want to lose sight of that, because I've always believed that if you ever forget where you came from, you'll never get where you want to go in life. Because all I've ever wanted to do for 21 years is touch people's hearts with a song, if only for a moment. My favorite song I've ever recorded is this song. I dedicate it to some of you dreamers. I wish my mind wouldn't argue with my heart. Splits the day apart, and the time well spent, time just thrown away. I wish my heart would please make up my mind. I'm wasting so much time. Gotta catch a glimpse of how it's gonna be when finally look inside your eyes and see reflections of yourself and me. All the way you always said it would be. When finally I'm loving you like you love me. Know what happened though, oh so easily. I looked into your eyes and now I see. Finally, this Ferris wheel just keeps on spinning round, playing mind games with the ground. Can we stop this time? Must we go again? I see you standing, waiting just outside. Come and get me off of this ride. I wanna lose myself in being there with you. When finally look inside your eyes and see reflections of yourself and me. All the way you always said it would be. When finally I'm loving you like you love me. You know what happened? Oh, so easily. I looked into your eyes and now I see. said it would be. When finally I'm loving you like you love me, that happened oh so easily. I looked into your eyes and now I see. Oh, finally. Finally, thanks for making all my dreams come true for 21 years, folks. You've been a gracious audience, and may God be with you wherever you go. God bless you. Good night. Ladies and gentlemen, T.G.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our show. TG will be in the lobby shortly to sign autographs and greet each one of you personally. We hope you enjoy your stay here in the mountains